was calm, the lights were low, the stars above began to glow. I felt your hand reach out to mine, and everything just stopped in time. You didn't speak, you didn't rush, the moment held a tender hush. The world around us slipped away, and all I heard was you that day. When you held me close, time forgot to move. All the pain I'd known faded into you. With every beat my heart confessed, in your arms I found my rest. When you held me close, I forgot the world. Your breath was warm against my cheek, my voice was lost, too full to speak. But in that silence, love was clear. You made me feel like home was near. Seasons turn and people change, but some things still remain. That gentle touch, that quiet night is where my soul still shines its light. When you held me close, the noise all slipped away, like a soft and secret song that only hearts can play. Though time may pull our hands apart, you still live inside my heart. When you held me close, I forgot the world, and I still do. Whenever I remember you. The moon was shy behind the clouds. The streets were quiet, no city sounds. I heard your footsteps, soft and near, and felt the night begin to clear. You didn't ask, you didn't say, but all my fears just slipped away. A gentle glance, a hand that stayed, and suddenly I wasn't afraid. Before the morning came, you whispered just my name, like every star had come alive, like time had paused for love to thrive. You didn't have to prove a thing, just let me feel your heart take wing. I've never been the same since before the morning came. The radio played something low, a song from years and years ago. You smiled and hummed a little line and made that old tune feel like mine. We may not know where love will go, but some things stay like falling snow, and I will always hold that flame from the night. kind of love that lasts. And when the darkness calls again, I'll dream of you right there and then, and softly speak your name, like before the morning came. Just one more night before the morning came. We met beneath the cherry tree. Your eyes looked up and captured me. You didn't speak, you didn't move, but every breath was soft and true. I felt the world begin to slow, like love had found a place to grow. And in that hush, beneath the blue, I knew my heart belonged to you. Every time you smile, it's just like the first time. The world begins to shine like sun in morning light. I fall again, it's true, like it's always been you. And every time you smile, it feels just like the first time. We dance beneath the radio that played the songs from long ago. Your hands were warm, your voice was low, and time just let our story flow. Maybe years will come and fade, but the magic never swayed. 'Cause even now, with wrinkled hands, you still can make my young heart stand. Every time you smile, it's just like the first time. The music softly plays inside my soul each day. I fall again, it's true, forever drawn to you. And every time you smile, it feels just like the first time. Just like the first time you looked my way. I still remember that summer night. You held me close beneath the pale starlight. The world stood still, just you and me, and time was lost so sweetly, endlessly. In your arms again I find my way, like a song the wind begins to play. All the years can fade like morning dew, but I still fall in love with you. You said forever with just your eyes. No need for words, no need for lies. A single touch and I could see the only place I want to be. In your arms again, I feel so new, like a dream the stars once softly drew. Even when the skies are painted blue, I still fall in love with you. Moonlight whispers secrets through the trees, just like the way you once whispered to me. Darling, I'm yours forever to stay. Let's dance until the night fades away. In your arms again, the world is kind. Every fear and sorrow left behind. Let the seasons change as seasons do. I will always fall in love with you. The world was quiet, the stars were low. You held me close and let love grow. No need for words, just beating hearts. And suddenly we weren't apart. You brushed my cheek, you kissed my hair, and made me feel like I was there. The only place I'd ever need was right beside you, feeling free. In your arms tonight, the world feels right. The sky could fall, but I won't care, as long as I am lying there. No dreams too far, no wish too bright. When I'm in your arms tonight. The radio played something sweet. Our shadows danced across the street. You looked at me with eyes so true, and every song became of you. Even if the seasons change, even if we're far away, I'll find my peace, my guiding light, in the memory of this night. In your arms Tonight, the stars shine bright. No yesterday, no need for plans, just holding on with open hands. No fear, no flight, just love and light in your arms tonight. That's where I belong. Tonight. The rain was falling slow that day. I passed you on the silent way. One smile was all you had to give, but in that glance I chose to live. The city moved in faded gray, but you lit up the world that day. A touch so brief, yet time stood still. My heart, once lost, began to feel. When you looked my way, the stars aligned. The lonely past fell far behind. I'd waited long for love to stay, but all it took was you that day. Your laughter danced like springtime rain. It washed away my deepest pain. No words were said, but hearts still knew that every beat belonged to you. Now seasons change, the flowers fade, but not the love we softly made. Each evening sky still paints your face. In every dusk I find your trace. When you looked my way, the night turned warm. Inside your gaze I found a home. Though years may pass and time may fray, I'm still the girl from you that day. So hold me in a memory where dreams are slow and hearts run free. Don't let the music ever end, just play it back again. When you looked my way, the world stood true, and everything was soft and slow. You walked beside me, eyes aglow, a breeze of spring, the world so still, and time obeyed a heart's sweet will. You said my name just once, so shy, and all the birds began to fly. I didn't know what love could do, till every breath belonged to you. Every time you say my name, it's like the stars all play a game. They shimmer close and light my way, and turn the night to golden day. We never danced beneath a stage, but on the street we wrote a page of simple love, so pure, so true, a quiet world made just for two. Even if the seasons part, even if the years grow dark, that smile like spring will guide me through, because I'll always turn to you. Every time you say my name, it sounds like summer in the rain. You give me more than words can show. You teach my heart the way to go. So softly now, just speak again, and I'll be yours until the end.
The night we said goodbye, there were no stars in the sky, but your hand lingered just a while, and you left with a quiet smile. I watched you walk away, like a scene that time replayed, and though you never said you'd stay, I hoped you'd come again someday. If you still remember me, I'll be where the moon meets the sea, by the old oak tree we knew, where I first fell into you. Time may fade and seasons flee, but I'll be here if you still remember me. I kept your photograph worn and creased from all the laughs. And when the evening turns to gold, I hear your voice like days of old. Maybe we were just too young, but real love never comes undone. It sleeps inside the melodies that drift along with autumn leaves. If you still remember me, close your eyes, you just might see that my heart is standing still, waiting where it always will. I'll be here endlessly if you still remember me. I'll be waiting
The night was soft, the sky was white, the ocean breeze was at your side. You turned to me with just one smile and made my silence stay a while. No need to speak, no need to run. You held my hand and I was done. The stars leaned down to light our view. That night it was just me and you. Only you and the moon and the sweet old summer tune that played when time just slipped away and hearts had nothing more to say. We danced beneath the silver sky, and I forgot to wonder why it had to end so soon. Just you and me and the moon. I keep that moment in my mind, a softer world I'll never find. You kissed my cheek, you touched my soul, and made a broken person whole. Maybe dreams will fade by light, but you're still here each lonely night. I close my eyes and you appear, just like that song I used to hear. Only you and the moon still linger in my favorite tune. Though time has passed, the feeling stays like waves that whisper yesterday. So if you ever dream of me, just look where stars kiss the sea. I'll be there soon with only you and the moon. Only you, only you and the moon. place to go, no one to meet. Then through the crowd, so soft and slow, you turned to me and said hello. Your voice was like the morning sun. The day had barely just begun, but in that smile I came alive. You made my faded dreams survive until you said hello. I never knew how love could grow. A gentle word, a glance so kind, and suddenly the world aligned. You didn't have to say too much, just gave my soul your gentle touch. The stars began to glow until you said hello. The seasons pass, but you remain inside my heart like summer rain. I still recall that golden day when loneliness was swept away. Sometimes love comes quiet, slow, not fireworks, just candle glow. But it can light a life so deep and hold you close while others sleep. Until you said hello, I walk this world alone and low. But with your voice the skies turn blue, and now my every song is you. You smiled and I began to know my heart was yours since your hello. You walked in slow, the room went still. A quiet breath, a sudden thrill. No one else but you and me, and something sweeter than a dream. Your eyes found mine, the world grew small. No need for words, you said it all. And in that moment, soft and true, I somehow knew I belonged to you. That night I knew the stars aligned, a silent vow without a sign. No grand goodbye, no loud hello, just hearts that spoke in gentle glow. I didn't ask, I didn't try. You were the reason, you were the why, and love just bloomed. That night I knew. The band played slow, a record spun. We danced like we were only one. No past, no fear, no days ahead, just what your quiet presence said. Now every time I see the the rain, I close my eyes and feel again that gentle night, that sacred air. When I first saw you standing there, that night I knew without a doubt what every love song dreams about. You touched my hand, the world stood still, and all I felt was something real. You never said what I still feel, but that night was real. That night I knew. I saw your coat still hanging there by the door, like you still care. The clock keeps ticking through the rain, but somehow you still feel the same. I hum the song you used to play, it brings your shadow back to stay. And in the hush of evening light, I almost see you every night. Somewhere in the breeze, you whisper back to me a soft hello, a sweet refrain that plays beneath the window pane. Though time has taken all I see, you're still right here inside of me. And love like ours, it never leaves. It lives somewhere in the breeze. The world moves on, the colors change, but I still hold your gentle name. I wear your memory like a song. It keeps me safe, it keeps me strong. If you can hear me through the blue, just know my heart belongs to you. No matter where this life may lead, you're all I'll ever truly need. Somewhere in the breeze, I feel your love with ease. It lifts me up on quiet days and leads me through the autumn haze. Though I may walk these streets alone, you still feel just like home. A love that dances through the trees still lives somewhere in the breeze. You're with me still in the breeze. eyes turned blue. I looked around and there was you. You didn't speak a single word, but in your smile my heart was hurt. You took my hand so tenderly, and suddenly you set me free. Where the roses bloom, I found my way. You brought the light into my gray. With every glance, the world would shine. I knew your soul was meant for mine. Now every spring recalls that day where love began and chose to stay. I hear your voice in morning breeze. It dances through the cherry trees, and when the petals kiss the ground, I feel your love still all around. Even if the years must fly, and we must say a last goodbye, there's a place you'll always be, where roses bloom inside of me. Where the roses bloom, I still return to feel the way my young heart learned that sometimes love begins so shy, but grows beneath a summer sky. And if you ever wonder too, I'm where the roses wait for you. Where the roses bloom, I bloom with you. The morning light was soft and slow. You walked beside me, eyes aglow. A breeze of spring, the world so still, and time obeyed our heart's sweet will. You said my name just once, so shy, and all the birds began to fly. I didn't know what love could do, till every breath belonged to you. It sounds like summer in the rain. You give me more than words can show. You teach my heart the way to go. So softly now, just speak again, and I'll be yours until the end.
The night we said goodbye, there were no stars in the sky, but your hand lingered just a while, and you left with a quiet smile. I watched you walk away, like a scene that time replayed. And though you never said you'd stay, I hoped you'd come again someday. If you still remember me, I'll be where the moon meets the sea, by the old oak tree we knew, where I first fell into you. Time may fade and seasons flee, but I'll be here if you still remember me. I kept your photograph, worn and creased from all the laugh. And when the evening turns to gold, I hear your voice like days of old. Maybe we were just too young, but real love never comes undone. It sleeps inside the melodies that drift along with autumn leaves. If you still remember me, close your eyes, you just might see that my heart is standing still, waiting where it always will. I'll be here endlessly if you still remember me. I'll be waiting patiently.
You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candlelit note, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain, stayed for the sun. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joy or strain that you'll always stay for the rain. The kettle sings a lonesome tune. She stirs her tea beneath the moon. The clock hands move. The silence grows, yet in her chest a longing glows. She said goodbye without a tear, but now she wishes he were near. Each night she waits, the shadows long, and listens for his footsteps song. Waiting by the window light, wishing he would turn the night back to days when hearts would race with every glimpse of his sweet face. Though time may try to dim the flame, her love still softly speaks his name. Waiting by the window light.
The rain has kissed the window pane like all the tears she won't explain. The chair he left still holds its place, as if it longs to feel his grace.
She hums the tune they used to know, the one he'd play so long ago, and in her chest it plays again, a quiet ache she won't defend. Waiting by the window light, hoping he still dreams tonight of her soft hand, her simple dress, the whispered words he once confessed. Though stars may fade into the gray, she still believes he'll find his way back to her window light. One lamp still glows against the dark, a signal for his distant heart. She'll wait through every silent way, forever by the window light.
She never said forever, she never needed to, but something in her laughter felt like a quiet truth. She brushed my coat in passing like petals on a stream, and in that tiny gesture I lived 1,000 dreams. We didn't write a storybook, no vows beneath a tree. magic in the way she'd softly speak to me. When she called me darling, the world stood still. A whisper sweeter than the daffodils. No diamond rings, no grand goodbye, just one word caught beneath the sky. I'd give the stars, I'd cross the sea to hear her say darling once more to me. She danced to songs the jukebox played in sandals worn from summer days. She'd hum along, then turn my way. No music matched what she would say. It wasn't love and lightning strikes, but something soft and true. It lived inside the little things she never really knew. When she called me darling, the world stood still. A whisper sweeter than the daffodils. No diamond rings, no grand goodbye, just one word caught beneath the sky. I'd give the stars, I'd cross the sea to hear her say darling once more to me. Never stayed, but in that name she left a love that still remains. She never stayed, but in that name she left a love that still remains.
Clouds were heavy, sky hung low. The breeze was whispering, soft and slow. You laughed and said we might get wet, but kept on walking, no regret. Our hands had barely learned to hold. Your cheeks still blushed in evening gold. The street light flickered like it knew that something beautiful was new. The rain waited for us, held back the tears of skies above, as if the clouds themselves believed in our shy and growing love. And when we kissed beneath the trees, the heavens wept so tenderly. The rain waited for us. Your coat was thin, your hair fell wild. You turned to me, a summer child. We said no words, just eyes and air, as raindrops shimmered in your hair. That moment lived beyond the years, still falling soft through silent tears. And though the streets have changed their names, the rain still feels exactly same. The rain waited for us, held back the tears of skies above,
as if the clouds themselves believed in our shy and growing love. And when we kissed beneath the trees, the heavens wept so tenderly. The rain waited for us, and every storm that finds my face still smells of you and that first place. We didn't fall, we didn't fly. We met in line and said goodbye, then met again and laughed a bit. And day by day we started to fit. You never tried to play a part, you just stood near and let it start. No storm, no flame, no crashing wave, just quiet roots that chose to stay. We didn't